That's what my hair looks like. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to give this. Anyway. Hello, everyone. I want to start by saying I'm sorry that I didn't give you a midweek video to watch this week. Oh, everything's really dirty. I was going through a lot of emotions that kind of fluctuated, but I'll start by saying there was one person who did overreact a little bit. Well, more than a little bit on what I was doing with the cards, and they didn't handle it well, but I sent them another one explaining the whole situation, and eventually they came around to apologizing to me. So midweek, but that all kind of happened midweek because she had gone through a lot of stuff, a breakup that was awful and whatnot, and then the pressures of Valentine's Day just kind of popped into her head, and then she told me how encouraged she was from what I did, and that kind of brings me to my second point, which is I'm really thankful for everyone who did everyone who did get involved, and I thank you for that so much because of what it could have been. I mean, Valentine's Day is kind of a time that if you're single, there's a lot of pressure on it and a bunch of garbage, and more things can be demanding, or not even demanding, just uncomfortable around it, mostly because of how it's marketed, and that's unfortunate that that happens. But mine was fantastic because of all the response that I got and how I encouraged other people to do things, which is wonderful to me. Thank you for making that video the highest video so far. I would like to see this channel grow more, but we'll see as it goes. I am hoping to do some more with the midweek stuff. I have a little list here that I wanted to look at just to make sure that I didn't lose anything. I am longing to be more consistent with my content, if you will, but part of that will happen when I get a computer going, which is a big thing because I don't have one right now. I mean, I have a spot for it. It's a little mess there, but it's waiting to have something on it. And eventually that will happen when I get my tax return. But still waiting on that. When it gets there, who knows? I'm going to zoom out a little bit because my nose is large. But I do have a video prepared for this next midweek, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been talking to a friend who we've planned out a couple of ideas of things, and I'm actually just writing it down because we feed off each other's energy, which is great. The other thing that I want to talk about is what this video did to me. It did a lot of amazing things. It made every day so much easier to be a part of, the stresses of my life. I'm talking about the Valentine's Day video. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at it and then come back. I should have said that earlier on, but oh well. Just for contextual reasons, I did a lot, and it paid me in dividends. I didn't even receive a card from what I would challenge people to do, which is perfectly fine, because every single one of them came up to me and said thank you, and one person wanted a hug, and a couple people did that actually. They were very thankful, and that's more rewarding than getting anything. That's something that I strive for more, and I'm going to try and do more. What that looks like, who knows? But I want to say thank you all for sharing it, and it's just awesome that you did that, because I know it made an impact in a lot of people's lives. I will conclude in saying that thank you for all that you all have done, and I hope that the rest of your week is just as blessed as this past week was, and I hope mine gets better too. Remember, this is a story I am trying to tell of a journey of where I've come from at the beginning. If you haven't seen it, you'll understand I was completely broke, and right now I'm financially good, but I'm also trying to demonstrate different aspects of our life that we could struggle with, but still find joy within it, and that's empowering. And if you would, to encourage me, because there are times that I don't get the encouragement that I need, just write love in the comments. That would be great. I would really appreciate that. Just LOVE. It would be wonderful if you could do that for me. It would be very encouraging, and it tells me that you're willing to spend the time to watch the end of this video. And I hope that your week goes well, because I know mine will. Have a good day, and thank you for watching.